Hey everyone, so I have another EastEnders character profile video, but first of all, a few people have been asking why I didn't upload my weekly soaps video at the weekend, and I cannot do them just now because of my filming schedule. I film 2 days a week because that's the only time I have time to film these, and I film in bulk, so I do like half a week's videos and then another half week's videos, and by the time I get around to filming it, it's already at the end of the next week, so it'd be pointless uploading one like 2 weeks behind, and it's just too much of a palaver to do it. My apologies if you like them. I will try and tweak my filming schedule and see if I can do it again, but for just now that is I'm not going to be able to do them. But I have another EastEnders character profile today, and this is about Sam Mitchell, and I'm going to also be addressing the whole who is better, Kim Medcalf or Danniella Westbrook debate. Sam Mitchell has been in Albert Square for a long time, but she's also been away. She's there and then she's gone, and she's there and then she's gone. She never really sticks around for a long time. Now I don't remember, I've seen clips and reruns, but I don't remember Sam as Danniella Westbrook from the beginning. Kim Medcalf's Sam was actually 1/4 of the reason why I fell in love with EastEnders. There are 4 characters which sort of drew me and sucked me in and made me absolutely just fall head over heels obsessed with EastEnders, and Kim's Sam is one of those reasons. So part of me says that my Sam will always be Kim Medcalf, because it's like everybody has a Sam, the older generation who grew up with the show, well not grew up with it, but you know what I mean, tend to say Danniella. The people who are just falling in love with the show now will tend to say Danniella, whereas people who fell in love with it in about 2005, 2004 are more likely to say Kim, and I am not going to say Kim, but I'm not going to say Danniella. I cannot. My all-time favourite Sam story is the digging up Den, the 6th Sam story. I've actually done a separate video on this, where Kim's Sam dug up Den after Chrissy had buried Den under the cellar of the Vic once she whacked him with the doggy door shop, and that story involved my 4 favourite EastEnders characters, so that for me was a fantastic story. And then when we heard that Danniella was coming back as Sam, I was a bit, well, I had two opinions. I was a bit peeved that Kim wasn't coming back because, you know, I adore Kim Medcalf, but I was also excited to get an introduction to Danniella and see what her Sam was like and see what the original Sam was like. Now the character of Sam, I think Danniella's Sam fits the character more so. She's more of a Mitchell than what Kim's Sam was, and Sam is very much a Mitchell through and through. She's not like Ben, where they sort of don't always fit the Mitchell character traits. Sam Mitchell is a Mitchell, and I think for that reason Danniella's portrayal of the character sort of fits better as a Mitchell. If the character wasn't a Mitchell, I'd probably prefer Kim's Sam, because I think the character was just that little bit nicer and that little bit more, just a kind of, with a slightly bigger heart than what Danniella's Sam does. Obviously we didn't get to see that much of Danniella. She came back briefly, she had baby Richard, then she tried to say it was Jack's, then it was Ricky's, then it was Jack's, then it was Ricky's, and it was, you know, it was a head spin, and then she fled. So we didn't get to see that much of her. It was all the same story. She was never really central focus, whereas Kim was with some of her stories, like when she got married to Andy, or she was going to get married to Andy, other stories. So we didn't get to see, or I personally haven't seen enough of Danniella to make a proper sort of which is my favourite, Danniella or Kim, because as I said, I grew up with Kim, watching her in EastEnders for a couple of years, whereas we only had Danniella for a couple of months. But I fell in love with that character straight away. As soon as I saw Danniella's Sam, I was like, I love that Sam. That Sam is the Sam that I have been waiting for. Kim's Sam, brilliant standalone character. Danniella's Sam, better as a Mitchell, and I don't want to say that. It's not that Kim didn't really give a good portrayal of the character. It's just each actor has a different perception of how they handle the characters and how they make it their own. And it's good that they're not clones of each other. It's good that Kim didn't clone Danniella's Sam and that Danniella didn't re-clone Kim's Sam. So it has worked out for the best. I will be honest, if Sam comes back, I want her to come back as Danniella because I'm used to it now. I think if Kim, I don't think Kim will ever come back as Sam, but if Kim were to come back as Sam now, I think it would be too much confusion. We've only just had Danniella back, and it'd just be too much of a palaver. And, you know, having all these different characters playing this different actors playing this one character, it'd just be too much hassle. But the character herself is absolutely fantastic. I do love the Mitchell family in general. When they brought in, until they brought in Ronnie and Roxy, I didn't really like any specific character. But obviously Ronnie and Roxy Mitchell are kind of exceptions to the rule because they're not immediate Mitchell family. You know, they're not part of Peggy's spawn, so it's slightly different because they're sort of not part of Peggy's children, so they don't have the "it's all about family" type thing. But yeah, so Sam is one of my all-time favourite characters. As I said, she is the reason I fell in love with that show, or 1/4 of the reason. And then after that, Sam became a very important character to me. She always will be, and always has been, one of the 4 characters that made me spend a lot of money and become very addicted and very obsessed and very one-minded about that show. Yeah, but I do love her, and I do hope we get her back soon, and I hope she sticks around more permanently. The Mitchells are starting to slowly drift off. Sam Womack is going away, then bringing Ronnie back eventually. Obviously Barbara Windsor took Peggy away. Grant's been gone for ages. Phil will probably end up leaving. And unless Phil marries Shirley, they take the Mitchell name, or if Ben has kids soon, the Mitchell clan are going to slowly drift away, and I don't want that. So hopefully we can bring Sam back, as Danniella back with Sam and little baby Richard in a couple of years' time when he's toddler Richard. It'd just be nice to see more. Yeah, but please feel free to leave comments and things. I know this was a very rambly video, but that's how my mind is. The way I've rambled on this video is how the thoughts are bouncing across my mind. I just can't work out if I prefer Sam as Kim or Sam Danniella. You know what I mean. Yeah. But please feel free to leave comments and things, and let me know if you do have a favourite. If you do prefer Kim, let me know. If you do prefer Sam, let me know. Also requests for any other characters, please let me know. I've had a few other requests, so I'm going to try and get those done. But obviously if you want any specific characters done, feel free to let me know. But that is it for now, so I will see you next time. Bye guys!